last week on CDN Play.
You bring out my lapses in judgment. Yeah.
Our next guest is a multi-athlete, certified yoga instructor, and a boxing trainer. Siloys, put your hands together for teacher Jonathan Dungog. Hello, teacher Jonathan.
Hello po. Hi.
Yes, earlier we mentioned that you were a triathlete. Which actually also, you corrected me earlier, dili ay ka triathlete, you are a multi-athlete.
Actually, one of your staff gave that idea to me that I am not a triathlete, I'm a multi-athlete. Because he realized that I am not only into swim, bike, and run. I do trail running, I do ultra marathons.
So that's the difference between just a triathlete and a multi-athlete.
Yes.
You do more.
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned earlier na po kay mountaineer.
Yeah,
Mountaineer
I
po
climb
daw.
a lot. I just had my climb a month ago in Mount Giting, which is one of the most difficult mountain in the Philippines.
Okay, so as a multi-athlete, we'd like to know, how do you start your day? Kaya kami, we start our day, we eat, and then we laze around. Kamo,
I start with my day with a cup of coffee or a cup of sikwate, whichever I have, because normally sikwate is much healthier for me. But if I don't have enough sikwate with me, a cup of coffee is enough. Then I woke up like 5 in the morning and I have my coffee around 5:30, and then I go to the gym around 6 in the morning, and then we start our class.
Because you're also the instructor here at
Yes.
the gym, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to know, how did you start putting up your gym? Or no, how did you become an athlete, an instructor? What were you first before? Let's balik daw. Before.
Okay.
Unsa ba gayon? Unsa gyud sinugdanan nila?
College sa DLSU Manila, College of St. Benilde,
wow.
I was a track and field player. I was an academic scholar and a varsity scholar.
Wow.
So I have, I think, 200% scholarship.
What?
So we need to give it away, because we need to give it away. So I was a track and field team captain also on my last year.
Wow.
Then after that, when I graduated with marketing and business management, I decided to work in Dubai. So I worked first as a real estate agent, and then afterwards, I worked in fitness first as a membership consultant. But then I realized I think I am better if I am a fitness instructor. So I had myself certified. I also had myself certified with TRX. But
TRX is?
It's a military training. Like military people are using it, so whenever they are not in action or they're resting, in order for them to continue working out, they use the TRX. That was invented actually by military people. So they can just hang the TRX wherever they go, like in a tree or in a door, and then they can just start working out. But then again, Dubai was the first country affected by the global financial crisis. So we have no choice. So I moved to the Philippines, and I moved in Cebu. I moved back to the Philippines and decided to move in Cebu.
And you put up this.
I worked first as a call center agent. I was a sales supervisor for 7 years. That while working in a call center, I started teaching yoga. So I was teaching yoga in Shangri-La, in Maaya Medical, and in Insular Square. I also had my private classes. And then, one time, there's a friend of mine who owned a gym here. She said, I have a gym, but I only have like Taekwondo. Only on Mondays and Fridays. So the rest of the day, I don't have class. So it's like a waste of money for me. You might want to use the rest of the days that I don't have Taekwondo classes. So I took the opportunity. I decided, okay, so I'll have my yoga classes. But then again, people are more inclined into yoga. In this area, in North area, I needed to come up with a place better because the other place is open. It's really open. Not really good idea not conducive for yoga classes. So I have friends who talked to me and decided and asked me, John, do you really want to come up with a gym? I said, if I have resources, why not? Because it will take a lot of money. I said, okay, here's the thing. I have extra here. You do everything that is needed for the gym. I'll give you the funds. Go ahead.
And so you ended up with this now.
Yeah, I ended up with the gym.
So how long has this been here?
It's been here for almost, believe it or not, 4 months only.
Okay, so you just opened.
Yeah.
And how is it so far?
We were actually doing very good during the summer class because there's so many students who enrolled here, especially for taekwondo and boxing classes. But after the summer class, the membership went down. But it's not necessarily something that I should be worried because it's part of the adjustment. And we're only 4 months. So it's really normal for a business to go up and down for now.
As long as you just pursue your dreams.
Yeah, just continue with the usual routine every day, continue with the promotion, continue talking to friends to help them, help me promote the event, continue running, continue doing triathlon and other sports because that's how I promote.
Yeah, so speaking of triathlon, I see you have lots of medals there. Oo. So have you ever, I bet you have you ever joined Ironman?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
How many times? You're a finisher, of course.
Yes, it is. I had 4 Ironman medals.
Wow.
On my first Ironman in the Philippines, I was actually awarded the sexiest triathlete by one of the local magazine. I didn't even expect that kind of award because mostly people who are acknowledged in Ironman are actors and actresses. Of course, the elite and the winners, the local elite. But there is a local magazine, online magazine, who came up with an article saying that besides Piolo Pascual, besides this, who else are we gonna look out during the Ironman? And then they sorted out several pictures, and then my picture is one of the listing, and it says the sexiest triathlete.
Okay. So you're very healthy. You exercise a lot. I wonder, do people like you also have cheat days?
Every day is actually a cheat day.
Kana, you exercise, guys, but every day is a cheat day.
Every day is a cheat day.
You can eat anything you like.
Yeah, anything. I can even eat 3 to 4 cups of rice, especially when I'm so stressed. Because when you're a businessman, I thought it's easy. I thought it was easy because you own your time, you have everything, you have all the time that you needed. But when it comes to, we have to be realistic. When you have a business, you have to make sure that there is money coming in. But if you don't see that, then you have people that you need to pay regularly every weekend. That's so much stress for me. So to release the stress, I do a lot of yoga and I eat a lot.
You know, a lot of us, including myself, we don't like to do exercise. We don't have time to hit the gym. So is it okay if you show us a few routines? Now we can do at home. Okay. Again, sometimes it takes too long in the gym. So something lang. Now we can do at home very quick or every other day to help us.
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Right now, Teacher Jonathan is going to show us some basic moves that we can do at home. These are yoga moves, Teacher Jonathan, right? Sige. Very few lang. Kay ambot na lang, makaya ba sa power? Sige, what do we do?
Start with the child's pose. You spread your knees on your mat and then let your toes meet behind. You sit down on your heels and then you walk your arms towards the top of your mat. And then drop your elbows, drop your forehead, and then relax. This is actually a good exercise to work out on your upper back and then on your lower back. You spread your fingers on your mat and then you just continue to inhale through the nose and you exhale through the nose.
How long do we usually do this pose?
Normally, you just need to stay here for like 10 to 20 breaths and then you change, then switch to another pose.
Okay, so that's one.
Next will be the upward facing dog.
cool.
Lay your tummy on the mat, then spread your fingers, and then you lift up your upper butt, lower down your hips, then you lift up your heart, then you chin up. Now, you can really feel your lower back is working out here. So it's really doing a lot of stretching on your lower back.
Other than our lower back.
Then if you keep on pushing your mat, you can feel your biceps and your triceps working out here. Then the more you lift up your heart, the more you can feel your core stretching. So that's upward facing dog. You stay from here, and then we switch to downward facing dog. There you go. This time, this is downward facing dog. You just keep on pushing your mat, and then you bring your chest closer to your knees. You can feel your tailbone, your spine working out. You can also feel your arms working out here, and so as your calves, your legs.
All right.
This is a very good total workout for your legs and for upper legs.
Okay. So all these 3 movements, how long can we do this? Pila ka repetitions we need to do them?
You just need to continue doing this for like 10 to 20 breaths or whenever you are still feeling comfortable. Because sometimes the more you inhale, the more you exhale, you will sweat a lot because sometimes it's no longer comfortable for you. So if you feel like you want to stay here longer, then stay longer. Because this is all about connecting.
As much as you can take right here.
Yeah, just connect your body to your movement. You connect your breathing to your movement. You connect your breathing to everything that your body is doing. That's all. That is yoga all the time.
Alright, thank you. So again, those were the 3 basic routines that we can do at home. No? For us lazy people who don't have time to go to gym. Okay. We can do that at home. Thank you very much for those tips. Thank you very much, Teacher Jonathan, for showing us that routine earlier. But before we go, unsa man atong tips for, again, people like me, atapulan, okay, and how important is exercise. I think we really should get that into our head. The exercise is really important. So let's hear it from the expert. Any tips for us?
Me, I've been using this statement since I was in Dubai. I always ask my students, how old are they? Just for example, my student is 45, and I will ask, how old are your kids, or how old is the youngest? And I always ask them, do you want to play with your future kids, sons and daughters? So like 10 to 15 years from now. If you can catch up with them at this age, what more later on? So if you want to live longer, if you want to have more kids, if you want to see your apo and your granddaughters, grandkids, start working out.
All right. And lastly, to those who are aspiring triathletes or multi-athletes, what can you say to them? Any message to them?
Just focus on your passion. Whatever your passion is, if you want to do that, you work on it. You cannot just say you want to be a triathlete, but you're not doing your training. You have to train. You have to start on the very small beginning, because most people who want to join triathlon, they will say it's going to be a difficult sport. Yes, it is, but if you are going to start training with the first, let's say swim, you start training with swimming, or you start swimming with bike, then you can definitely do it. Everything will start with a training. You cannot just dream and then start your training. Let's start with a small steps, baby steps. You start working out, you condition your mind, you condition yourself. It's not a physical activity only. Triathlon is a mind game. It's a mental game.
Yes. Thank you very much, Teacher Jonathan. And also thank you very much to all our viewers who have been with us since our pilot episode. Don't forget to share this video using our hashtags CDN Digital and CDN Play. This is Kriya Padilla. See you again next week, Siloys.
Hi.